Hello, 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 and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. As you can see, I am all bundled up because it is cold out here. The temperatures are in the low 30s, like 31 and 32, and it is cold. So I wanted to come out and show you the garden for the last Sunday in November. Well, we are at the end of November. This is the last Sunday in November, and it is cold out here. The garden is really ready for sleep. A lot of the perennials and also annuals that wanted to hang on have shed their leaves, and they are now dry and crumbly. The leaves are off the trees, except for, of course, my mighty oak tree, which refuses to let go of these leaves. But the rest of the trees pretty much have shed their leaves, and it is just the evergreens that are actually giving us that green color. So I'm so happy for them. Look at my two stately arborvitae trees that are almost looking like they are topiaries, but I didn't do anything to them. That's exactly how they grew and are growing in that beautiful shape. I really appreciate them, and especially now, because it is so barren in a sense in the garden, but they give this color and contrast, which is beautiful. I also have the rhododendrons that are also evergreen, and they are looking pretty good in the garden as well. Right, so we really are there, I think, and as the season continues, and hopefully we'll have a little or a couple of warmer days and sunny days that will entice me out to do some more garden cleanup. But this is pretty much it. Thanksgiving has happened, and I hope that all of you have had a wonderful and grateful and exciting and warm Thanksgiving. And if so, I know there's so much to be grateful for as things are happening in the world. But if you are able to spend time with your family and loved ones, and you enjoyed that time with them, then you have so much to be thankful for. It is cold out here, but I have not decided yet to take in my lawn furniture or garden furniture yet, because the color just complements the season. And I'm just not ready yet, because I'm able to look out and see it, and it's adding the color that I need. I have cleaned up the pots here, and I am about to take my plant here, the Japanese maple tree, and move it to a different location. But it just makes me smile when I look out here and I see my deck still, you know, giving me some inspiration. What I'm amazed at is that this herb is still looking very green. The oregano. And then of course my little fig. Something I want to show you here is that I had put out here this cactus plant as a house plant, and it looks like it wants to bloom. I see some red buds there. I never really noticed this on the rose bush, my Cornelia rose bush, but that it has these rose hips. Many times I would see the squirrels scurrying around here, and what they are attracted to are the rose hips. And they have been eating them and scattering the seeds. I haven't seen any rose seedlings, but I have seen the seeds scattered on the railings here. That is what's going to get us over for the next year, the ending of this year and into next year, is having an attitude of gratitude, counting those things that make us our lives rich. And the garden is one place that does that for us. I know right now when you look at my garden, you can't really see that, but yeah, there's still a lot to be thankful for, a lot of joy here in Catherine's garden and home. I have been here in the garden and just looking around at things and seeing how things are close up. It has been amazing how we had those really warm days of October, and now we're dealing with these cold days here at the end of November. And it was very hard for me to even think about doing any kind of garden cleanup because I was just enjoying those nice warm days and acting like if this time wouldn't come. But it has come, and I'm not discouraged. I'm still encouraged about the garden. It's amazing how the ground covers are just still green. That's the Pachysandra ground cover. And it looks really nice here with the hydrangeas. I still also allowed the purple perella seed heads to stay there. Doesn't that look nice in the garden against the backdrop of the arborvitae balls that are over there in the corner? Yeah, it's still beautiful. You can see the contrasting of the two colors. The two major colors here in the garden are this brown rusty color of the brown leaves, especially the oak leaves in the garden, and then the green grass and the greenness of the arborvitae. It's beautiful, and it's going to remind me of Christmas so that we can get into the Christmas spirit. Look at its leaves. Against the brownness of the hydrangea. These geraniums still have color as well. And surprisingly, the rose bush still has leaves on it. But I do have to do some work here and clean up. I don't think I'm really going to clean up so much here, but I do have to tuck in my Japanese maple tree in here. And in the mid-February, I will come and clean out this bed. But look at this. The browns, the greens, and with the variegated grass that's still there, the white. If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. What are you doing in your garden? Are you cleaning up, or are you in those nice warm climates where you can still do some fall planting and harvesting of vegetables? Let me know down in the comments section. But whatever it is, enjoy the season, enjoy it, and be grateful. That's my attitude. I just want to have an attitude of gratitude for all that I have and all that I will have, and start to dream about what will be. What I'm quite amazed with is this butterfly bush, that it still has color on it, and it has the flower, you know, the fronds, seed heads I should say. Hopefully it will drop some seeds there. It would be nice if it does, and that I can have some more butterfly bushes in my garden. Have it like naturalized. There's something I want to show you right here. The chrysanthemum. That's a surprise. The garden at this time is really about structure. What kind of structures do you have in your garden? And the birds are loving it because they are able to get food from the seed heads of the plants. I'm so glad that I planted in these chrysanthemums here. They really look well established. And it would be great for them to return next year. At this time too is when we see the different objects that we have in the garden, like the pots and the statuary. And against the arborvitae, it sticks out. It provides like a focal point, something to draw your eye in. It's the same thing for the bird bath here in the center. Grounding the center of the garden here. And then we see the arborvitae and the other pot there. In each bed, I try to provide an accent, something to draw the eye in. That's what this pot does here. That way everything doesn't just look like brush, you know? Dead matter. It is cold out here, and I am going to go back inside. However, I have to show you these tall arborvitaes that have been around for a while. They were some of the first plants that I put into the side bed in my garden when I started to garden. They're about 20 years old, and they really have grown tall and stately in the garden, especially on this side. And then my beautiful zebra grass. All of the different shades of yellow, tan, green, light green, dark green. It is just beautiful. Right here, I'm mesmerized. But I think that the arborvitae adds that grounding to this corner, and the dark green of the arborvitae brings out the coloring of all of the other shades in the garden. Yes, I haven't gotten to removing these zinnia flowers stalks, and it will happen. Just not today. It's cold. So if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below and let me know how things are going for you in your garden. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being a part of my journey. I know that this garden season is ended pretty much, But it is good just to see how the garden is transitioning and see it transition with you, my gardening friends. I appreciate it. And uh, you know, we just want to just enjoy the garden, Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. So thank you so much for coming and being with me here today on this last Sunday of November. Have a great day. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.